Hey everyone, we're back here speaking to investors. Simon, I wanted to ask you, with the recent appointment of Richard Seville, who you've previously worked with, why is that so exciting for you and what does it mean for Mayur?
I think, Paul, it's a fantastic coup really for Mayur and Mayur. I've known Richard for probably near on 20 years. I first met Richard down at Renison Bell in the late 90s and worked with him a few times since. Richard, as a person, great guy, high integrity, but he's got the runs of the board. Let's face it, he's worked in challenging environments up in the Andes and emerging jurisdictions, just like we are. Right, so I think that ability to bring that knowledge and sit beside myself and guide and take the business from where we're sitting now, which is very favourable at elevate iron ore prices, take it into production, but also IPO and delivering that value. He's got the runs of the board, and I'm really looking forward to working with Richard again. So I'm really excited about it and really proud that he's come on board to join us. But I guess I'll flip it to you. You've got some other great news with Bruno joining on the CCL side. Maybe it's worth spending a couple of seconds talking about what Bruno means for CCL as well.
Bruno's appointment, I think, from our perspective, has been, again, a coup. He being the CEO of the Southeast Asia region for Sibelco, having started the quick lime business for them in multiple countries and building that business right up, and then actually selling that business as a whole to Greymont. I think that's a testament to it's a cradle to grave ability in execution, as well as operations, funding, and also working for a conglomerate. I think the other pertinent point there also is that his networks and also his access to various customers and knowledge of what they need, second to none. So look, we're really glad to have him on.
And I think those comments about access to customers, networks, and funding lines can be legally said for Richard, right? So he's got some great links into Japan with his previous joint venture with TTC and some of those other steel makers. So pretty exciting times moving ahead.
And with Richard though, just his track record, and I guess the most recent company, was there for such a long time.
Sure. Could
you give us a bit of a rundown on what was that? He was there for 12 years?
Yeah, so I remember catching up with Richard literally on his back deck at St Lucia when Orocobre before it listed. So Orocobre was a private company that he was involved in. They found or identified oroz before lithium became sexy and a battery metal. They pegged it. They took it through IPO in 2007. 12 years later, he stepped back from an executive role, now a NED. So exactly like you said, cradle to grave, through IPO into $1.5 billion company when he stepped off. And as we've seen in the media recently, it's now merged with Galaxy, which is north of $3 billion ASX 200 company. So it's exactly, I think, the growth projection that we both see for Mayur moving forward.
It's good to see that he's still on the board as a NED as well, and I think having those two type of people involved with Mayur, their track record is they're associated with good projects and they're good people ready to deliver with their track record. So look, I'm really happy.
Yeah, same. I'm looking forward to getting into it and just pushing it forward, and I'm sure we'll have lots of more announcements off the back of those two moving forward.
Thanks guys, cheers.
All right, thanks.